Hi, this is Ruby with Red Ruby Jewelry Talks. And tonight we have a longtime friend and fabulous jewelry artist, Patricia Watkins. I've known Patricia for 45 years. And
That makes us old.
That makes us very old. Well, not very old, somewhat old. And today she's going to tell us a bit of the story of how she got into making jewelry.
Hi, I'm Patricia. I'm wondering if you would rather have a nugget of gold to hold in your hands, or would you rather have a small nugget of praise for your brain? I would rather have a small nugget of praise for my brain.
Me too.
So my first nugget that I received was in junior high when I took a summer school class in art, and the teacher told my parents that I should take more art in high school. And that was kind of cool. The second nugget came in high school when my political science teacher said, go to college.
Nice.
So I did. When I went to college, San Diego State, I found I really liked working with my body and these things at the end of my arms, my hands. So that really got me interested in several areas, including starting with coloring books when I was young, sketching when I was a little older in high school and beyond, and painting. Mm-hmm. And that went on in the background of my life as I taught school to earn money to make a living.
And you were a PE teacher.
I was, and I coached gymnastics and got really broad from lifting all those gymnasts that didn't weigh very much.
And we met playing tennis.
That's true.
You'll recall.
Yeah, we did. Then one day, I had a call from a couple, and they made jewelry of enamel on sterling silver, and they used artists to design for them, and they said, cool. Would you like to do it? And I said, I'll give it a try. So I did that for a couple years, and in the same way of the background painting and all that, it worked together because there's shape, there's color, there's design, and I used all of those in painting also. Yes.
So it was really up your alley.
So then when I started falling in love with beads and making my own jewelry, I just sort of felt like it was a nugget from me, a gift that I made for myself to be liked by somebody else, a gift for them if they decided to buy it from me.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. Well, let's talk a little bit about some of the pieces. We have some of your work here.
Okay.
And so just to showcase a little bit of some of the things you've been doing, let's start, if you don't mind, with bracelets.
Okay.
Most women love bracelets, so let's look at some Pat Watkins bracelets.
And when I make jewelry, I try to do a lower end price point. Like this one is with sterling silver. I always use nice materials, but the beads are ceramic or check or recycled glass. So it's not going to be as expensive as this bracelet that has sterling silver also and a magnetic clasp, but it's made of lapis. So beautiful. The materials, and the smaller the bead, especially if it's faceted, the more dear it is to buy. The bigger beads are easier to carve. Smaller beads are harder.
And the sparkle on that thing is unreal.
Yeah,
very
it's nice.
Sparkly. Okay, and then I noticed we have some earrings. Do you want to start with your...
Let me start with these.
Okay.
So on my ears, I actually am wearing 2 pair of Edison pearl earrings. And I particularly love Edison pearls. They're usually bigger than 8 millimeters, and they have more luster.
Lovely.
They're expensive, but I don't care.
Because you're worth it.
They're so beautiful.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then down here, probably the simplest material is this one. I do a lot of wrapping. These are actually glass, but I wrap them with amethyst and pearls and sterling silver again.
All those shades of purple.
Just light against dark. Mm-hmm. This is kyanite in blue, and I use pearls to wrap the middle shapes together.
Very, very pretty. Kyanite's a lovely stone,
It
too.
is. Now, these don't look like moonstone, but they are called chocolate moonstone. And they were probably the most expensive of these 3 earrings as far as materials. And I did wrapping even of a single wire. This is difficult to do because it's so detailed. So I didn't just wrap the stone, I went up and wrapped the wire.
Hopefully you can see that in the camera, all the detail there.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And then lately I've been trying to do some silversmithing. So these are examples of that. So I have to cut the shapes, bend the wire, polish, sand, hammer. I hammered the discs.
And that takes different tools and equipment than just beading.
Definitely. Yeah, you have to have what we call some lab work and lab experience. These are made of bronze, and they're kind of nice if a person can't afford gold-filled or gold because they're similar. And these are hammered shapes, started from scratch again. Beautiful. With cutting out. They're special scissors to cut curves. So I use those
and these earrings that you've silver worked are actually hammered thin, so they're lightweight and easy to wear, I would say.
That's true, and these are birdies.
Aww.
Kind of hard to cut because they're such small shapes.
So cute.
And then I solder the wings on and design, the bead and the vertical tube and that kind of thing. Silver again.
Yeah, a lot of detail in those wings.
I like them. They're whimsical.
Beautiful.
So don't copy me.
And let's talk about a couple of necklaces.
Right.
Can we talk about the one of yours that I'm wearing?
Like this is a chocolate jade, and I have some smoky quartz, and of course lots of different pearls, stick pearls. I forget the name of these little guys, but anyway, they are a agate.
Lovely.
And so I just like to put different things, and it's mainly, of course, white and brown.
And you can wear this piece long, or you can double it because it has a toggle at the end. So you can double it and wear it, making it shorter. A lot of the pieces that both Patton and I make in terms of necklaces can be altered in terms of the length. Depending on what you're wearing or what flatters you. Is it a long
versatility?
Piece? Versatility. So that's kind of important. And look for that when you're purchasing gemstone jewelry, necklaces. It's really nice when you can either make them shorter or longer. So,
should I show them these two?
Sure.
Okay, so this one again is lower price points because it's not gemstone quality, but this is horn and this is brass, and these are agates, I've sort of forgotten, and then pearls. So it's not just a pendant attached to a chain. It took thought to use the materials so they look nice together and vary the size and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's a lot more interesting than just throwing a pendant on a chain, isn't it?
Yes. And this one is more of a statement necklace. I hand wrapped the mother of pearl with the bubble still in it, so that gives you some texture, and sterling silver and other pearls
That's
around
an exquisite piece. So, and here, did you show us this one?
Okay, this is
the
higher.
last one we have today.
Well, we have the silversmith too. Where's the fastener? So this one here is actually gold, and sterling silver, and then the stones are ruby and iolite. Really high quality ruby and iolite.
The ruby is beautiful. It's that pink purple.
Yes, and then I made earrings, and these are also gold. I don't work in gold too much, but these happen to be in that particular material. And then I did a little silversmithing, just like earrings. So this is a pendant with a nice sterling chain, And again, you have to start from scratch and use, cutters, sanders, polishers, stamps. I've stamped it. And the little heart I cut out ends up on the inside.
Beautiful. And it's one of a kind.
Yes, these are one of a kind. And here's another one that I did. It's kind of a yin-yang, or maybe a moon up there in the dark sky, and oxidized, and again, starting from scratch and soldering.
Absolutely lovely. Yeah. So if you want to hear more from Pat or see more of her work, I should say, I think the best way to do it is to go through Red Ruby Jewelry, because Pat mostly sells at shows. You can find her at the Summers Past Farm Show this December 3rd and 4th, I think it is.
Yes.
And I will be there as well. And
Right now I'm in 2 galleries.
and right now, tell us about the galleries.
Right now I'm in Gallery Los Olivos, in Los Olivos, California, up from Santa Barbara. And the other gallery is Off Track Gallery in Encinitas in the Lumber Yard. I may move from one state to the other, but I should be in those 2 galleries through March at least of next year.
So if you want to, if you're interested in any of these pieces, or you want to talk to Pat about her work, you can direct message me, and I will make sure to get you a contact number to talk to Pat. And so I guess that's about it for now.
Okay.
We're going to sign off.
Let's sign off with our ears
Bye.
together. Bye. Thank you for coming.